I was touring Europe, kind of a working vacation. I had no problem with mixing a little business with pleasure. Sometimes it was fun.
You don't want to see it?
I want you to hear the truth, at least the truth as I see it, before the newspapers get a hold of the story and begin distorting the facts.
There you are, sir. A blue BMW with a full tank.
Terrific.
I hope you have a pleasant stay in Scotland.
I'm sure I will.
Very nice to do business with you.
I began to feel uneasy on the trip over from Northern Ireland.
Thank you.
But I put it down to nerves.
You have a nice day.
I don't like the sea much, except when I'm on dry land. I wanted to get away from towns and cities, from crowds, so I headed for a small fishing village about 5 miles away. The sun came out, and suddenly I felt good. It was a great feeling driving through those famous Scottish moors. The air smelled clean and sweet. Well, sweeter than hometown Chicago, anyway. 5 years ago, I was invalidated out of the Chicago Police Department. One night, I was about to bust a junkie freaked out on PCP, but he pulled a gun and he put a hole in me. I lay in a dark alley for 3 hours, looking up at the stars before they found me. The bullet was lodged near my spine, but the surgeon couldn't risk operating in case he did more damage taking it out. One day it'll move and I'll spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair. The department gave me a medal and a pension, but neither's enough to pay the bills.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Can I help, sir?
Yes, my name's Michael Cooper, and I have a reservation.
Yes, Mr. Cooper. You're a little early. I'll just check if your room's ready. Would you like to wait in the lounge?
Certainly.
The hotel was quiet and peaceful. Only a couple of other guests. By this time, my sense of unease had almost vanished. I wondered how the hotel stayed open out of season, and why. Then, there was the answer.
Mr. Cooper, your room is ready now.
I guess the hotel didn't do much of a lunchtime trade. But all the tables were laid and most of them had room numbers showing you where to sit. I admired their attention to detail.
Hello? Busy for this time of year.
Sorry for the delay.
It's all right.
Can I get you a drink?
I'll have a beer. And why don't you choose for me?
Could you recommend that? A big pun?
It looks like salmon. I was wondering if I could order that.
Oh, yes, it's very good, yes.
Excuse me, I don't know if it's the done thing, but would you like to join me for a drink?
No, thank you. No, I'll just finish reading my paper.
Okay.
Are you ready to order yet?
I will have the salmon and a side salad.
That it?
That's it.
Thank you. I'll be with you in a minute, sir.
Excuse me, I'd just like to apologize for being so rude. I've got a bit of a headache, see. Would you mind if I...
Pull up a chair.
Thank you. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, no, one's my limit in the afternoon, thank you.
You get used to it.
Friend of yours?
Who? Oh, no. No, I've never seen him before. He's just a guest, I suppose.
Michael Cooper.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
You're on vacation, Mr.
Oh, yes, I am. Rigby. Morris Rigby.
Well, it's a good time of year for it.
For what?
A vacation, out of season.
Oh, yes.
Get away from the tourists and, well...
I suppose so.
At least some of them. Hey, how about that? We're neighbors. I'm in 121.
Are you on holiday too, Mr. Cooper?
No, I'm afraid not. Actually, I'm running away.
From what?
Love, Mr. Rigby. You must have been in love. If it doesn't work out, you either kill yourself or you run away to forget. And it's not in my religion to try suicide, so...
Sometimes living can be just as painful.
Yeah, I guess it can be. You sound as if you,
Along with millions of others. Yes, Mr. Cooper. Here we are, sir.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse me.
Nice to meet you.
There were a couple of guys in the department who'd go on vacation together every year, just hoping they'd run into trouble.
Did you enjoy your lunch, sir?
Yes, thank you. It was very nice.
Good.
Okay. Adventure. That's what they called it. Well, they would have loved what happened next.
Mr. Rigby? Mr. Rigby? Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Did they take anything?
No, there's nothing worth taking.
Did you let the hotel know?
No, there's no need to. There's nothing
Mr. Rigby,
missing.
your room's been ransacked.
What are you
should let
doing?
the hotel know.
Hey, put that down, will you? Why don't you get out of here and mind your own business?
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your help.
God, Mr. Rigby, are you all right?
Oh, it's you. Help me.
All right, call an ambulance.
Yeah, I've got to get away from here.
What, are you crazy?
Will you help me, please?
You just calm down, okay?
They're trying to kill me.
Who's trying to kill you?
Are you going to help me or not?
Get in. Come on, get in.
So what's going on, Mr. Rigby?
Nothing.
Nothing. You said someone was trying to kill you.
1 minute he's screaming about somebody trying to kill him, and then he clams up. I had to get him to talk.
Hey, what are you doing? They'll be after me, won't they?
Who?
Take me to the ferry terminal.
I didn't think they allowed guns in this country.
I am not joking.
You wouldn't shoot me with that, would you?
No good. Too late now.
Is that the guy from the hotel? Who is he?
He's an assassin. I think it's better for you if I get out now.
Mr. Rigby, this is a BMW. Put your seatbelt on.
Where did you learn to drive like that?
Chicago PD.
My real name's Arthur Clutton. For most of my life, I've been a criminal. Petty theft, safe cracking. I hit the jackpot when I joined the organization. It was fronted by a gangster called Smith, Iggy Smith.
You're lying to me. Why are you lying to me? Now, you see, most people know me as a mild-mannered sort of a fella. Placid is a word that springs immediately to mind. And I'm also very sincere. Isn't that so, fellas? But you know, there's one thing I hate more than anything else. And that's people lying to me. I hate it. And you know, when I find that people have been lying to me, my personality changes. Just like that. And I become a real bastard.
I'm not lying.
Go. There you go again, see? We'll try again.
You know, for some time, I'd been thinking of leaving the organization. Hearing that man scream, suddenly I couldn't take it anymore. Something inside me said, enough. And I knew I just had to get out.
Going somewhere, Arthur.
That's none of your business. And I'm Mr. Clutton to you.
Well, Mr. Clutton, Mr. Smith would like the pleasure of your company inside.
Arthur, our guest is ready to talk. Now, come on now, ask him a question. Come on, don't be shy.
I need an optimum range of the vault sensors.
2.5. Does that make sense? You're lying again. He's lying again.
1.5. 1.5. I swear it. It does make sense. I've got to check on my tables first, but it makes sense. What are you doing? He's telling the truth! So what? Oh, for God's sake! That's enough!
You know your trouble, Arthur. You're too sensitive.
But he told me...
And now, come on. Now, you know he'd do the same to us if he had half a chance.
He's on the way out, Mr. Smith.
Ah, well. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, you animal!
Clear this mess up. Wait a minute, Arthur.
Okay, clear this mess up.
Arthur, will you wait a moment? I'd like a little word if I met. Will you go upstairs and get everything ready for Mr. Ross?
Okay, Iggy.
And have some champagne sent up. Arthur. Now, how long have you and I known each other?
Oh, I don't know.
10 years. That's a long time, you know. I would have thought that by now you'd have learned not to insult me in front of my men. I'm very disappointed.
The organisation had its headquarters in an East End nightclub. It was built like a fortress with all the latest security devices. The cellars were used for holding prisoners, and I had an office on the first floor. Iggy lived in the penthouse, of course.
How's your daughter been keeping?
She's fine.
Pretty little thing. Must be all grown up now. And talking about pretty little things. You know, you could look quite tasty with a few decent clothes. Why don't you dump Arthur and I'll...
Take your hand off my knee, Mr. Smith.
Oh? What's news?
I can set the level of radioactivity in the pellets, outside the range of their sensors.
Yeah, well, it means sod all to me. Just make sure it works. And don't be late for the meeting.
How can you let him talk to you like that? He's just a hoodlum. You're the one with the brains. What's the matter, Arthur? Come on, tell your Jenny.
They were interrogating a man from the Schultz mob, and then they just murdered him right in front of me.
You didn't think he'd let the man go, did you? Arthur, you've been in this business long enough to know the score.
Yeah, Iggy would say that.
You're just tense.
I'm getting out.
Do you really think they'll let you go? After planning robberies and takeovers for them for God knows how long, you think that you're going to walk away with a golden handshake? Where have you been living? And what about me? They know our relationship. You think they're going to let me wander around as though nothing...
Jenny, you're coming with me.
Where to? Where can we hide from them? Oh, yeah, I can see it all now. Life on the run with Arthur Clutton. We'll be dead in a week.
Look, Jenny, I've been giving this a lot of thought. Now, you've got to trust me.
Iggy fronted the organisation, but the brains behind it all was a man called Edward Ross. Cold, calculating, and totally ruthless. Power. That was the name of the game for him.
Mr. Ross. Nice to see you again, Mr. Ross.
How are you, Ignatius?
I mustn't grumble. If I'm not mistaken, that's a new brand of aftershave you're wearing. Very pleasant.
Oh, I must never be afraid to try something new.
Some champagne, perhaps?
Our friends the Schultzes are becoming a nuisance. I want them out of business.
Yes. Well, the vault job is on for next week.
No, that's not enough. I don't want just to bankrupt them. We need to teach them a more permanent sort of lesson.
Yeah, well, that's rather a tall order, Mr. Ross.
Well, fulfilling my tall orders is your major function in life. Am I right? I asked you a question, Ignatius.
Your wish is my command, Mr. Ross.
Arthur. Everything on schedule?
Yes, Mr. Ross. We'll be ready.
So you've solved the problem with the sensors?
Yeah, well, the only other problem was to place the Samtex explosives at precisely the right point in the vault. By using the telescopic bars, I will be able to pinpoint the exact position. Now, the other item, I call it the gizmo.
Looks like a rat.
What'd you call it? Mickey?
Me. Shut up! Well, my congratulations, Arthur.
Oh, thank you.
Now, time for that champagne, I think.
Mr. Ross, I'd like to talk to you, please. This is going to be my last job. I've been giving it a great deal of thought, and I think the time has come for me to retire. I'm getting old. I can't stand the pace anymore.
No. Give over now, you're killing me.
Iggy, I've made up my mind. Mr. Ross, please.
Arthur, there is no way you're going to retire from the organization. You're in a position of trust.
Don't worry. I can keep my mouth shut.
Didn't you read the small print in your contract? Arthur, I'm surprised at you. Till death us do part. Understand?
Arthur, now you're just tired. Now, when this job's over, I want you to take a few weeks' holiday. Lie in the sun. I'm sure a tan would be very becoming. Now, come on. You don't really want to retire? Yeah?
No.
Oh. Ah, this is a beautiful city, Arthur. It's made for men who take without ever having to ask. Now, you know, you and I are really very alike, Arthur. And I know retirement would kill me. There's so much left to do. And when you're thinking straight, I know you're going to feel the same way. Where's that champagne, Ignatius?
Ollie.
Now, I asked you, Ignatius.
Very well, Mr. Ross.
And dismiss the men. No, not you, Arthur, no. You stay here. What buys power, Ignatius?
Money, Mr. Ross.
Wrong, Mr. Smith. Do you know, Arthur?
Knowledge?
Fear. Fear buys power. For example, I have power over Mr. Smith because he's afraid of what I'll do to him if he ever crosses me. Isn't that right?
Whatever you say, Mr. Ross.
You don't seem convinced. Bring both those glasses of champagne over here.
Oh, well, you see, there'd be a problem there, I see, because if I did, I couldn't use my stick.
See what I mean? Answer me, Ignatius.
I understand, Mr. Ross.
Arthur, help him up. I do hope that you're not hurt. Thank you, Arthur. Now, there are one or two little things that I have to talk over with Mr. Smith. And don't forget what I said about that holiday.
I saw Mr. Ross tonight. You could just feel his power. The way all those people parted as he walked by.
Perhaps you ought to try to start up a fan club for him.
He's got nothing on you. You've got more brains, just no ambition, that's all.
And I'm not ruthless, am I? Your Mr. Ross is going to try and have me killed after the vault job.
What? Are you sure?
I've seen enough death warrants signed with a smile, haven't I?
Arthur, what have you got us into?
Oh, nothing's going to happen to us. I told you, Jenny, I got a plan.
I don't give a damn about your blooming plan. I'm not going to die for you.
I wasn't asking her to die for me. I'd never risk her life, or my daughter's. I knew Jenny was scared, so was I. Ross wasn't going to let me go on holiday. As soon as the vault job was over, I was a dead man, unless I struck first. I had no choice but to start phase 1 of my plan.
I, Arthur Clutton, do hereby submit this recording together with written documentary evidence which is now in the hands of my lawyer. Duplicate copies will also be found in the left luggage locker, mainline station. Full information and proof is provided revealing the crimes, murders, frauds, etc. committed by the Edward Ross organization. Because I am in fear of my life from the gang, I fully confess to having been a member of this said gang and to have taken part in the many crimes hereby documented, which undoubtedly would prove the absolute guilt of the organization.
Morning, Dad. When are you going to start using your own bed again?
Oh, please, Sarah. I don't know.
Answer the question, then.
How are your exams going?
Terrible. I'm going to fail them all.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Dad. What do you expect me to say? They're going great. You'll be proud of me.
I'm already proud of you.
Why am I taking a day off school?
No questions. I am your father, and I order you to be totally obedient.
Oh, Dad.
How do you like to live abroad, eh?
Depends where.
Well, it's any way you fancy. Take your pick.
The Schultz mob were the organisation's only rivals.
Come on, lads, put your backs into it. You haven't got all bloody day.
We had an uneasy truce, where they ran the north and west side of the city, and we ran the south and east.
Too much trouble for you to give us aid, I suppose?
Yeah.
Just gonna check around the back.
While I was putting phase 1 of my plan into action, the organisation were putting their grand design into operation. Expansion, that's what they call it.
What is going on?
What does it look like?
You cannot be serious.
Up against the wall. Move it.
Go on. We haven't done anything.
Shut your mouth. Get going.
I believe you're expecting me. My name's Arthur Clutton.
What are they?
Oh, that's my daughter and a friend.
Well, I assume you want 3 passwords.
Mr. Ross sends his compliments.
No smiling. Next. You know the price. £1,000 a person.
We need them tomorrow.
2,000. They're mine.
Yes? Hold me.
I love dressing up.
Look into the camera. Don't smile.
Well, Edward, is it true you're thinking of becoming a politician?
With some assistance from you, Minister.
Well, it's true I may have, let's say, some influence, but I'm not all-powerful. Don't have a magic wand.
I don't think you need one.
You know, Edward, for an intelligent man, your powers of perception are very undeveloped. The fact is, you're a gangster.
Aren't all politicians?
Perhaps. But their activities have been more subtle than yours have been of late.
Supposing I gave you my word that all that is in the past.
I think I'll wait until the others arrive before I commit myself.
So far, everything was going like clockwork. After phase 2, there was no going back.
Construction and development company. Perhaps I might share them with you.
I'd be delighted, my dear boy.
I hope you'll be able to stay for the party this evening.
Your parties are quite famous.
There's a group coming from TLN that I think you might like.
Yes, mate. Thank you.
They're coming back!
Edward, I think you ought to forget politics.
And losses. And on our side. Just a minute. Where have you been?
Well, with my daughter. She,
They tried to hit Mr. Ross. The organization's on red alert. We're doing the vault job tonight.
Oh, that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
We've got to plant the car. Set up the lookouts.
All done.
We need a weekend for safety.
Do we? Good. Get ready.
I've got to think. I need time.
Father. Now, you do have confidence in this little plan of yours, don't you?
I do, but every time...
No, but... You know, I must admit I got a little worried when I heard you wanted to leave the organization. I thought that you were turning traitor on us.
Oh, nothing like that would ever occur to me.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, you know. But needs must prove, if you get my drift.
With the vault job over, it was time to put the final phase of my plan into action. But first, I had to make sure that Sarah and Jenny were safe and out of the country, and as far away from the organisation as possible.
Hello, I'd like a cab to take me to the airport. Yes, please. It was 176 Framfield Road. As soon as possible. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey.
Dad, what's going on?
Where's Jenny?
I don't know. She was here half an hour ago.
Now, listen, Sarah. Now, I'm sending you and Jenny to live with your Aunt Lucy in America.
Dad, I've got exams.
Never mind about your exams, love. A cab will be here for you soon. So don't tell anyone where you're going. Not your boyfriend or even your best friend at school. And when you get there, I don't want you to make a phone call or write to anyone. Just listen to what Jenny says. Understand?
If you say so, Dad.
Then I'll be with you in a few days' time and we'll have a trip all around the world. First class. How about that? Oh, yeah. These belong to your mother. They're not really valuable, but, well, she wanted me to give them to you when you got to 21. I think you're old enough now. So, don't lose them.
I won't.
Yeah, I wonder where Jenny's got to. Oh, she's probably on her way. Oh, yes. That's all yours. Buy yourself a few dresses, eh? Be careful your Aunt Lucy doesn't see it, Mother. Otherwise, she might nick it all off you. I think you'll have to go without Jenny, but she might catch up with you at the airport, so wait as long as you can.
I love you, Daddy, so much.
Up until now, everything had gone smoothly. With a bit of luck, Jenny would have met Sarah at the airport, and by now, they'd be somewhere over the Atlantic on their way to safety. I hadn't cracked a safe in years, but I needn't have worried. All the old skills came flooding back.
Easy.
Easy, I said. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Now, this wasn't exactly the kind of holiday I had in mind, Arthur. Geez, I thought you gave up all this housebreaking lark years ago. You know, to be honest, when I first got the tip-off...
Who told you?
Just a minute. Isn't she beautiful? And you can rest assured, Arthur, that from now on, our lovely Jenny is going to have nothing but the best.
Why did he have to know?
Oh, Jenny.
Sorry.
I did this all for you, Jenny. You know I did.
If you'd have done what I said, none of this would have happened. I'm not going to be hunted for the rest of my life because you're a damn fool. You pathetic bastard. Get on with it. Oh!
Wow. Good shot, Arthur. I do wish people would stop knocking me over.
I had to protect myself. One way or another, you're gonna die.
Arthur, remember, we never forget.
I've been on the run for 3 years now. You know, I've got plenty of information hidden with my lawyer. I phone him once a week, no matter where I am, and that's why I'm still alive today.
Well, why would they try and kill you now?
I only said that to you because I wanted you to help me. They tried to scare me. Oh, yes, if they'd really wanted to kill me, I'd have been dead long ago. Look, I know you helped me, but, well, if you leave now, there's every chance that nothing will happen to you. What? Oh. What is it? What's happening? Michael? Well, what's wrong?
3 guesses.
Oh, don't tell me you've run out of petrol. Oh.
Well, the tank was full when we picked it up. Only 13 miles on the odometer. So either we ruptured the fuel line or they did. Ah, look at that. All right, come on. And let's walk.
But where to? There's nothing round here for miles. Oh. Michael! They wait for me. Michael! Wait, I'm coming.
The wind was picking up, and I was beginning to change my mind about those famous Scottish moors. I felt sorry for the little guy, but he was wrong about one thing. I was in too deep, far too deep to back out now. Whether I wanted to or not, I had to see it through to the end.
There's our hotel for the night. Spooky, isn't it?
Yeah. Give me the devil anytime.
Come on, Mr. Rigby, let's try in here.
God, it's not very inviting, is it?
We've slept in worse places. Come on, let's go up there. Watch it. Watch your step. See if I can get a fire.
I'm sorry for getting you into this.
What's done is done.
Here, why don't you sit right here? It's probably a little more comfortable. You know, I never used to drink at all. I'm tired of running away, Michael.
Give up too easy, Mr. Rigby. Why didn't you go to the police?
They'd either throw me into jail for my role with the organization, or else, if they agreed to protect me, I'd be a prisoner for the rest of my life, wouldn't I? What about my daughter? Look what they've done to my baby. I found those in my room just after you came in, and, you know, I really thought she'd be safe in America. What a stupid fool I am. The face of an angel.
A nagging voice inside my head was saying, "Get out while you can."
What is this? Oh, that's Jenny. I still love her. I'd take her back like a shot. You know, I've seen some amazing sights while I've been abroad.
I imagine you have, Mr. Rigby.
Yeah, almost worthwhile being on the run. There was snake charmers in India and lepers in New Guinea, monsoons in Thailand, earthquake in Australia.
I didn't sleep much. I was cold, wet, and hungry, and that uneasy feeling was stronger than ever before. The rain had eased off, but the wind was blowing even colder. Coming from Chicago, I should have been used to it, but my bones ached, and my head hurt, and I felt lousy. There was still a lot to do.
Mr. Rigby. Hey, Mr. Rigby. Come on, it's dawn. It's time to get going.
Oh, what's the use, Michael? I told you last night.
Hey, you're not dead yet. You gotta keep moving.
What about Sarah?
We'll send in the police.
Oh, then the gang would kill her straight away, wouldn't they?
Then we'll rescue her.
You Americans. The only way we can rescue her is to give them back all the documents that I took from them. And that is what I'm going to do.
Wait a minute. I'll do it.
Do you know what you're saying? You've never even seen...
I know. It just happens like that sometimes. Anyhow, Chicago PD, remember? Anything goes wrong, I'll be able to handle it better than you, right? No disrespect intended.
None taken. Now, I'm going to give you my solicitor's address. The code word is XX. And I'll write you a little note which you can give to him. And then you won't have any problems, will you? Now, all the duplicates of the information will be hidden in the left luggage locker at the main line station. I've also hidden the claim ticket in a locket that Sarah wears around her neck. There's a secret catch on the back of the locket.
And that's all I'll need.
That's all you need. Oh, thank you, Michael. You know, you are my last hope. One way or another, this nightmare's finally got to end. There could even be a chance for me as well. If I could just stay hidden here until you've given the list to them. How long will it take, Michael?
Oh, not long, Arthur.
What's that? Where'd you get that from? Drop that gun, Michael. I'm warning you. You set everything up, didn't you?
It's my job. I'm sorry, Arthur.
Promise me one thing. Make sure they let my Sarah go, will you? I saw the way you looked at that photo. And I beg you, don't let them hurt her anymore.
I can't make any promises. Arthur?
I know what you're thinking. I'm a son of a bitch. Well, maybe you're right. I liked Arthur, but I couldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. I'd taken the contract, and I had to follow it through. As I said, it's my job. God, I've never tried to justify a hit before. It's over. So why do I still feel so uneasy?
I've been waiting for you to come back through that door. So many things to forgive me for. I keep hoping.
Aren't you ready yet?
The ravages of time, Ignatius.
Don't call me that.
Come back through that door.
Get a rest. And come and say hello to our guest, would you, darling? Ah, champagne. Jenny won't be long. You know, women.
Well, before we all start congratulating each other, I'd like to see the papers.
I would like to see my money.
You sure that this is all there is? No duplicates?
Well, if the police show up at your place next week, you know it isn't.
Don't be flippant, young man.
Gentlemen, we're all friends here. Ollie, put those in the fire over there, would you?
Okay.
Hi. I'm Jenny.
Where's your bloody hair thing?
Hello, Mr. Killer.
A toast. A toast to a job well done.
Tell us how you did it.
Oh, I did what?
Tricked him into giving you all that stuff.
Ah, well. Mikey succeeds where others fail. Come on. Tell us.
Well, he was about to give himself up anyway.
How did you kill him?
I shot him in the back of the head as he was walking away.
I bet that was painful.
Tell me. How did he look when you betrayed him?
Probably the same as he did when you did it.
Nice one, Mikey.
Oh, aren't you going to finish your champagne?
What about the girl?
Why? Would you like to blow her brains out too?
She's only joking, Michael, you know. Actually, she's downstairs being looked after by the boys.
What are you going to do with her?
Well, that's very much up to Sir Edward here.
No doubt I'll think of something.
I want to see her.
No more seconds for Mikey. No. I always knew you were the sensitive type. You should have stayed a copper. You move your hand 1 inch, and I'm gonna break your arm. No worries. I couldn't have reached your heart from here anyway.
Oh, come along now, Mr. Cooper. You've already proved you've got more brawn than Ignatius. Join us for a drink.
The girl.
One last word from her daddy, huh?
Something like that.
Why didn't I just take the money and leave? That little voice in the back of my head was screaming, but I wasn't listening anymore.
The boss said it's okay. Take him in.
The place was wet and dirty. It stank of stale sweat, blood, and fear. Oh, yeah, you could smell the fear.
Hello, Sarah. You don't have to be afraid of me. Just take this off.
The face of an angel. I could feel myself being drawn in by those deep blue eyes. So serious, so scared.
My name is Michael, and I knew your father.
The voice in my head was dead. No more warnings.
I've come to get you out. Can you walk?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try standing. Yeah, there you are. You're freezing. Take this.
You're a policeman?
Come on. Come on, sir.
Hey, you!
They got away. You are beginning to disappoint me, Ignatius. Deal with it.
Take your pick. The adrenaline was fast wearing off, and my shoulder was aching. I told her to pull into the next gas station.
Here, there's money in my wallet. Why don't you fill the tank up, get us some food, water, and give me some disinfectant?
Did my father give you this?
Yes.
He must have thought you were special. I think we'll need a little more than this.
There's, some money in the inside jacket pocket there.
Where did you get all this from?
Come on. We're wasting time.
Hi.
By yourself.
How's your arm?
Well, bullet went right through. I should live.
Well, you won't need this anymore. Thank you for rescuing me. My gallant knight in shining armor.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because I killed your father, I wanted to scream out. What do you think of me now? Am I still your gallant knight in shining armor?
Oh, sorry.
You're quite the nurse.
No. Girl guides.
Girl guides.
Yes. What day is it?
Wednesday.
What month? Michael, is my father dead? I wish I could have said goodbye.
be afraid. No one's going to hurt you anymore.
Yes. Michael. What's that?
This is your inheritance.
I hope it's worth it.
Taken part in the many crimes hereby documented, which undoubtedly will prove the absolute guilt of the organization.
Yes, it's worth it.
It's the first time I've heard his voice in 3 years.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good girl. Okay, it's time we made our move.
Michael, I understand about the photocopying, but why do you want a piece of raw steak and a Bible?
Have faith.
Michael Cooper, let me speak with Iggy. Hello, Iggy. Let's talk business. Are you ready? Okay. Bluffing Iggy with nothing but an empty gun was taking a chance. But I was gambling he wouldn't try a double cross until he was sure that he had all the documents safe in his greedy little hands. Until then, I had him by the balls.
Michael, I see you've had a little accident. Nothing too painful, I hope.
I told you to come along.
Yeah, well, jeez, I can't drive, can I? What do you expect me to do? Take a bus?
You! Get out of the car.
Tell him.
Take the gun out, throw it away, then put your head down on the hood. Do it.
Yeah, well, do it. Well, now we're all friends, so shall we get on with it?
Sir.
It's lovely to see you again, darling.
The money. Put it on the hood of the car. Open it.
Always careful. I admire that. £1 million. That's a lot of bagels. Now, how do I know you haven't made more copies?
Well, you don't. But we're leaving the country tonight, and we're not coming back.
We, is it? So you're going with him? Jeez. Now, I've heard of forgive and forget, but
Shut
that's
up.
just... So you haven't told her? Hasn't he done? Now, Mikey, that's very naughty.
Tell me what?
Michael, tell me what?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Shit. He killed your old man.
Michael, what's he saying?
It's true. On my life, I swear it. And how did you put it?
I told you to shut.
I shot him.
Shut your
In the
mouth.
back of the head.
Shut up!
While he was walking away from me. Or after.
Please, Michael, you didn't do it.
Michael.
What are you yelling about? I thought you didn't like him anymore. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Women. They can never make up their bloody minds.
Well, Edward, let's hope this party is more successful than your last affair.
With the greatest respect, Minister, that was 3 years ago.
No, Edward, it was not 3 years ago. Last night there was a shooting in a club that you are still responsible for.
Has nothing to do with me now.
Don't treat me as an imbecile. Edward, you've got a singular opportunity to achieve all your political aspirations now. If you want to throw that all away, fine. That's your decision. But you're not going to drag me down with you. Now, Edward, I got you out of trouble 3 years ago because I thought that you had some potential in this political arena. Now, don't let me regret my decision. If I hear just one whiff of scandal, I will drop you, and will drop that project like a hot brick.
Yes, Parsons, the ceremony is about to begin, sir. I can assure you, Minister, that as of today, there is no longer a problem.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Somebody once said that ambition is the prerogative of every man. No, perhaps it was me. Well, I've had many ambitions in my life, and most of them have been successful. I trust that this will be no exception. Parsons?
Make your deal. You tell me where the girl is and I won't kill you.
What about him?
I'll kill him.
They're at Ross's place. A mansion in Buckinghamshire called Derry Lane. They're having some important meeting.
Wait a minute, I want to...
Thanks. Wait! Did Arthur say anything about me before you...
He said he still loved you. Imagine that.
Love? Love can't buy me money.
Bring her up.
Cup. That'll be all. Come in. Come along. You know, you're really rather a beautiful woman. Underneath all that filth. Do you like champagne, my dear? Now, that was silly. This is a very expensive rug.
I wouldn't mind having a glass.
Michael, I understand about the photocopying, but why do you want a piece of raw steak and a Bible?
I told you to have faith.
Keep away from me.
I've come to get you out, that's all.
She's here of her own free will. And you are trespassing. Get out. Now.
Do you like champagne? Oh, it's a shame you did that. Don't you know this is a very expensive rug?
You bastard!
Michael, no!
You don't know what you're doing. You're going to ruin the biggest deal of the century. I'm building whole cities. Yes, cities! All around the world, in every country you can imagine. It's going to be worth countless billions. Can you understand that, hmm? Can your imagination encompass so much wealth, so much power?
Do you have the power to keep me from killing you?
I'll let you have that $1 million back. And I'll give you another $1 million, just for the inconvenience.
Not enough.
Just name your price, anything. Please, please. And I'll throw her in as a bonus. Have we got a deal?
Do you think that I could ever trust you?
Don't kill him, Michael.
Sarah. Sarah, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
I didn't get the girl. I didn't get the money. You could say I got what I deserved. And I got the last laugh.
Oh, get her out of here.
Michael made copies of the copies and sent them to Serious Crime Squad yesterday.
You're lying.
Am I?
Well, that's it. The name of the game. Oh, there is one final twist. Chapter 13. Iggy to the rescue.
Would you mind if I called you Tad? What? You know, you once said to me that fear is power. And you were right. Tad, what are you talking about? Oh, God! Stop! Stop! Oh. See you around, Tad. Bye-bye!